the Federal Reserve System apparently down, an investigation ongoing right now. We want to bring in Michael McKee, our chief Washington economic correspondent here. Mike, just explain to us very succinctly here, when we talk about the Federal Reserve systems, what exactly do these systems do?
These are the payment systems the Fed uses to transfer cash between banks and other financial institutions that are doing business with each other. FedWire being the main one that they use. It's also for transferring funds overseas. Check 21, Fed Cash, also similar systems but smaller. This is the National Settlement Service, and it's run out of the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond. And the Richmond Fed says it's an operational error. Something went wrong with their end. The first thought everybody had was the Fed hacked. But the Fed is suggesting, they're not guaranteeing, but they're suggesting that it was not hacked. And they say they are restoring services right now. They're communicating with all of the Federal Reserve Financial Services customers about the status of operations. If they get this back up very quickly, it shouldn't have an effect on the financial system, but any delay could create problems in the settlement system because, of course, settlements are tied to specific time periods. Yes. We've had the stories about the T+2, T+1. So if there are delays, that could cause back office problems for people who would then have to sort it out with their counterparties.
I mean, it really does speak very much to that idea of needing everything to line up perfectly. One such precision necessary if we're going to have immediate settlement, one-day settlement, let alone the two-day that we currently have. At the moment, have you seen any ripple effects in any? Is there any way of gauging, apart from just the statement coming from the Fed, that this is going on behind the scenes?
No, there's no way to really tell. I'm sure if you're on a trading desk and you were expecting a payment to come in, that you would have an idea that there is something wrong. But there's no outside way to tell that this is happening. Now, the Fed, after 9/11, the Fed, like most financial institutions, built backup systems outside of the New York City area. And so we can assume that they've probably put those into service at this time. And we just don't know how long they've been out or how long it will take to make sure that service is completely restored.
2 points, Mike. You sprinted over here and you're not out of breath, so you're in extremely good shape. I'm impressed by that. The second point, what would you be looking for next in terms of not seeing ripple effects right now in the market, timing on any issues resolved?
I think we will have to find out how long they were down and how long it takes them to get back up again. And then you'll look to some of the services like ISDA and the NYSE and NASDAQ, FINRA, to tell us whether there were internal problems with any of the settlements. Again, if it's fairly quick, they can make up the ground, no doubt. But if this were to last for overnight or past closing time, you might have some problems.